When playoff time and injuries gotten worse, Kyrie Irving is out for the playoffs. He is out for the remainder of the season and NBA playoffs. And this just affects the whole team. They're secured in the second seed. And if I had right now to pick between Western and Eastern Conference on the top three seeds, you people could be like, oh, what about the injured Golden State Warriors? What about the Blazers? What about the Raptors, since they never do well in the playoffs anyway? Or what about the Cavs? They're struggling. Well, really, it's Boston to me if I had to pick one of those teams. Boston, I mean, in the beginning of the year, you lost an all-star in Gordon Hayward. And he's a nice guy. He's a good kid. And now you lose Kyrie Irving. And now this is easier if the Cavs, because if the Cavs get past the first round, which we probably all agree that's going to happen. If Boston does, they're gonna get swept. That's literally simple as that. Boston does not have the firepower. Oh man, I wonder how LeBron's acting right now in the locker room. Hearing the news that Kyrie Irving's out. I wonder how's that going with him. But anyway, I just don't think Boston right now has enough firepower. Who would they play right now? It's the Washington Wizards. Honestly, I would pick the Wizards to win that series. I mean, the bench of the Boston Celtics has been doing good. It literally has been doing well. I mean, if I can, I really can't remember what game Kyrie got hurt, but I think it was after the Rockets. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I am. But really, the bench has been holding up well against good teams. It has. But now the miracles are going to be over. You have an easy schedule. It's not like I said, you're not going to lose the second seed. You've already clinched it. But you lose Kyrie Irving. Honestly, I picked the Wizards over the Celtics in the first round. John Wall is back. I mean, if I had to pick, because really, if I was Boston, I would want to play Milwaukee. Because, sure, Greek Freak's great, but that's probably the best team they could play. Because I can't see them beating the Wizards. I can't see them beating Miami or Indiana. I really can't see them beat any of those guys. But best to against Milwaukee, because Milwaukee has no experience in the playoffs. I mean, yes, they've been, I think, 2014 through 15 season. Could be wrong about that. And they made the playoffs twice ever since. Yeah, and they could make. They're in their second year straight playoffs. So, and they've never gotten past the first round. And really, that's probably the best team the Boston Celtics can play. But really, this is a huge injury. This is literally the worst injury season I can ever remember watching the NBA. And really, this is just a tragedy for Boston. They were looking so good, but now they got no shot of making to the Eastern Conference Finals. This is just, I mean, Kyrie's a great player. He should have won the Finals MVP against Golden State when he made that shot. He should have won it. I mean, LeBron was great, but Kyrie should have won it. But still, though, when you lose your best player in Kyrie Irving, right now Boston is in big trouble for the playoffs. Like I said, even if they get past the first round, because at this point, if they avoid the Wizards or the Miami Heat, I think they can. And they can't get past the first round. But if they play the Milwaukee, that's probably the best team to do it. But really, even if they do, and let's say Cleveland does, let's be for real here. Is Boston going to have a chance? No. Cleveland would sweep sweep the Celtics. They would sweep them because Boston has no like other weapons. I mean, Brown is one, but you can't rely on that guy really for long. So really, this is a huge loss for the Boston Celtics. And if they could play teams like only a team like Milwaukee, they would get past the first round. But if they play the Wizards or the Heat, they will not get past the first round. What do you guys think? How far will Boston go? And who do you think they have a best chance of playing in the first round now? Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe to TGT to take note for more injuries, news, and reports, and reactions. TGT Take Mode, signing off.